we're back at Grandma Tobler's Bakery again, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make brownies. This is my mother's brownie recipe, so be prepared. My mother believed in lots of sugar and lots of butter, and this has 8 eggs. So first off, I'm going to tell you the ingredients you're going to need. We'll have 4 cups of sugar, a half a pound of butter, 1 cup of cocoa, 3 cups of flour, 8 eggs, a tablespoon of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of salt. First off, we'll start with the 4 cups of sugar and the cube of butter and the cup of cocoa. And you're going to want to cream these till they're really creamed, because that's what makes a good brownie. It's going to take quite a while to mix it because you want to make sure that the cocoa and the butter are completely incorporated with that sugar. So it's going to take maybe 5 minutes to mix it. Just let it mix till it's all blended. As it starts to come together, you're going to be able to turn your speed up, but don't mix it too fast, and you don't want it to get frothy or light, because then your brownies will be cakey instead of like a solid brownie. As you can see, it's starting to come together real good. You're not seeing so many butter chunks in there. So now we can add the 8 eggs. Just let them pour in there slowly. And then you can add your vanilla and your salt. And now we're going to add the flour. I'm going to add a little bit and then let that mix, and then we'll add the rest, just so it doesn't fly all over the place. And here is where you want to keep it on just a low speed, because you just want it blended, you don't want it whipped. All right, that's completely blended. If you like your brownies to be crispy on top, then just spray the pan. Don't put a liner in it. Just spray the pan and spread the brownie in and bake it. If you like your brownie to be soft on top, what I like to do is put the paper on. I spray the pan still, but then put the paper on. And then I'll show you why I like it this way, because then after you bake it, you flip it over and you peel that paper off, and you've got a soft top on your brownie, and it's a lot easier to ice than that flaky, crispy top that you'll get if you don't do it that way. So what we're going to do is spread this on. You can see it's a really thick, cakey brownie. This brownie is almost like a candy because of all the sugar in it. The only thing that keeps it from being such a candy is all those eggs. Now you can see it's got nice lot of cocoa. We use a lot of cocoa. And just for your information, cocoa has just doubled in price, which is kind of scary, but everything else is going up too, so I don't know why cocoa shouldn't. Kind of hard to get it level because it is so thick, but you just keep working with it until it looks pretty level to you. Make sure you bake it in your oven at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. No more, no less. Now this is why I like to put mine on a paper, because now we can dump it back into another half sheet, and then you peel off the paper and you've got a nice smooth surface to ice. Now I'm going to show you a fun thing to do for the holidays, especially around with it being Christmas, and even around Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's. Everybody loves a good mint brownie. So if you take a buttercream frosting, use your own recipe, or one on even the powdered sugar boxes, they have a nice buttercream recipe, and just mix that up and add a little bit of peppermint oil. And I just added a little touch of avocado green food coloring, and I'm just going to spread it on here. And depending on how much icing you like, you don't have to do it thick, you can do it as thin as you'd like, because the brownie is so rich. And then I'm going to show you a fun thing you can do with a melted fudge frosting, or if you do it real quick, you can do it with chocolate chips. Just melt your chocolate chips and pour them in a decorator bag, but I'm going to use my ready ice since it's the easiest. So we just go back and forth like that. Now after you've iced it and you've heated your chocolate drizzle or whatever you're going to use, this is a chocolate dobosh. If you have chocolate dobosh on hand, it melts so nice. Just melt it in your pastry bag. And I'm just going to show you how you can do a fun design that makes it really festive for the holidays. Just go back and forth with the icing, and it's going to be kind of messy looking right now, but just give me a minute. Then you're just going to take a little sharp knife and make sure it's quite thin and just lightly run it over the chocolate. And that gives you a little design right there. And then you turn it the other way and run it back this way, and it gives you a beautiful decorated brownie ready to serve for the holidays.